A lot of you guys are probably wondering why I sold the GTI for a 350Z and what the plans are for the GLI. The reason I sold the GTI, in my last video that I uploaded, I took the GTI to work and it sat there for about a month and a half, 2 months, and I did nothing with it. The plans were to pull the dent, reseal the rear windows because they were silicone from the previous owner, if I remember correctly, and just never got around to doing it. And a friend of mine offered me some money for it, and so I was like, screw it, let's sell it. Let's go on to something different in life. So I ended up getting a 2004 base model 350Z. Yes, the hood is completely garbage. Yes, it has the halogen, however you want to pronounce them, headlights. And yes, it has quick release tabs for the fender and the bumper. But don't worry, all of that is getting replaced. I'm getting an HR hood, new DE fenders, HR front bumper. I actually have a set of OEM HR headlights inside. It came exactly how you see it, aside from the window tint. You know, I have to make my windows super dark, so that's exactly what I did. It has the base model 17-inch wheels. The front tires are 225/50. I believe the rears are a 235/50. I'd have to double check. Yeah, 235/50. They are, I'm assuming they were taken apart and painted black, because I don't believe gloss black was an option. I believe it was just like a silver alloy aluminum. But it had a front lip on the front. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you will see that it had a front lip. This carbon fiberglass hybrid hood, the clear coat is completely failing in most areas. When it rains, it actually looks decent. But I hate carbon fiber on the outside of a car. But that's just my personal opinion. It does have Takiko struts on factory springs. I believe they may be like Tanabe springs, or however you want to pronounce it. Smoke taillights, smoke turn signals. It's got a HKS replica exhaust. I mean, it sounds decent, but it's not. It doesn't sound like a Z to me. But I'm gonna change that because I'm doing full Tomei. I think that's the best sounding exhaust, in my opinion, that you can put on a 350Z or a G35 or a G37 or a 370Z for that matter. I'm gonna do Tomei all the way out. Probably a Motordyne XYZ pipe. I'm gonna keep the cats on it because I don't want that clackety, raspy noise. So I'll probably do a high flow cat from Burke. I did tint the windows 5% all the way around, 20% full windshield. The interior is cloth. It is a base model, so it does not have heated seats. It had a sound system in it. That's why you see the wiring there. I pulled the system out. And the trunk is actually completely gutted. So I don't know if this used to be a wannabe drift car or not. It's got some janky looking roll bar setup that I'm gonna remove and probably sell. We got brand new fender liners in the trunk for the front end. It did have blue overlay all over all of the interior, but I actually have a temporary replacement waterfall in at the moment because the old one had blue everywhere. It does have an Android, a Toto A6 Pro head unit, which does work with Apple CarPlay. I'll show you guys that in a future video. That was a really big deal to me to have Apple CarPlay, and I figured out how to do it with the Android unit. So I will show you guys how to do that on a future video. It does have a neochrome shift knob, a Galaxy shift boot. Probably take the Galaxy shift boot out. I feel like it's just a little bit too much, but the shift ball is weighted It's very nice. I like it. The seats are cloth black. It looks like they have like a yellow background. It's very, very, very hard to see the yellow, but there's something there color-wise. It may show up better on camera, but in person it's pretty much just black cloth. The seats are in great shape. Everything inside is in great shape aside from the two, you know, blue overlays that I haven't taken out yet. As far as performance mods, aside from the HKS replica catback, it does have a plenum spacer, and the plenum spacer, it doesn't look like they used the strut bar spacers, so it's actually like up against the strut bar, and it kind of vibrates when I start the car or if I'm starting it to take off. And you know, from a dead stop it kind of vibrates a little bit, so I'm gonna space it out with two 5/8 washers to space out the strut bar and the plenum. It does have a cold air intake. It doesn't have a brand on it, so I'm probably gonna replace it. It looks like an eBay intake. But yeah guys, this is the new project. I'm gonna end up daily driving this, so right now I'm swapping between the two cars during the week. And I'm not abandoning, I can't even say that word. I'm not abandoning the GLI. I just don't want to put a bunch of miles on it. Yes, it's just a Jetta, but having two cars is kind of fun. I really thought about selling them both and buying a Mark V Supra, but it's not really a Supra, it's a BMW. Hope you guys follow along to this build series because it is going to start moving quickly. I've already got interior parts for replacing. I've got the headlights inside. I'm trying to source fenders, a hood, and an HR bumper. So if you guys are in the Central Florida area or anywhere near Central Florida and you guys know of anybody selling HR fenders or GE fenders, preferably silver, I would love to have them already silver. I do want to get a replacement hatch. It does look like there used to be a wing on here of some sort. So I do want a replacement hatch, preferably silver again. I want the HR taillights and clear turn signals as well. I'm just going to put a set of lowering springs on it for now, just to get rid of that 1/2 inch wheel gap that it has, or inch wheel gap that it has. Remove these fake block off plates for the bumper and get orange ones. I think that'll look really, really nice. Just give that OEM plus look. So guys, stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, comment down below, leave a thumbs up. See you guys on the next one.